Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Charles here. And obviously, you guys already know how good looking I am, so you're not going to see my face much, if at all, during this video. This is more about the equipment, correct? So, I guess just a couple days ago, or was it last week? Anyway, I did do a video as far as the French French Army shoulder bag, and it had a divider, I guess, originally, although the one I received did not have it, which was fine with me because I was thinking I was going to do that anyway. I hate modifying stuff, so this was already modified for me, so I didn't feel bad about it. But I was talking about using this as a carrier for the Swedish Trangia mess kit, and so I thought I'd show you some of the different options you can use to accomplish that. Now, you don't really need these. The reason that I like to carry my mess kit separately is a couple reasons. You know, I like to, sometimes when I'm going hunting or hiking or something like that, I want to have something separate that's available for me to take out there and just simply carry the stove itself, the mess kit itself. And my favorite way to carry this, for the most part, is it's going to be this M36 Swedish Army Gas Mask Bag. So I've only seen these in two colors. There might be, I doubt there's any other colors, but you can see here we've got the green gray with a gray green leather, and then you have the kind of olive green or dark green with the brown leather. I kind of favor this one a little bit more. This does not look bad. It's just most of my stuff, you know, has like that classic brown leather look. But these both work almost exactly the same. A couple things one thing you may notice is on this one, I don't know when this was made exactly. I'm thinking it was probably made later than these, but I'm not sure. I have no idea when they started or stopped using this type of fastener on there. What I like about these little fasteners is I can use this on my Swiss Army M36 bicycle and just hook these onto there. I've also used it on different rucksacks or backpacks, just to hook these things on quickly to D-rings or different areas where you can do this. So that's what's kind of, you know, I haven't seen these very often. I've run into it like 2 times before. But I don't know if these were made later or first and then they got rid of these. I have no idea, honestly. But let's go back to the meat of all this stuff. Now, what I like about these Swedish ones is you know, inside of here I can put my meths separate. So, you know, my basically all of my alcohol for the alcohol burner. I can also have this spork inside of here. I can also put a lighter in there. On the side, you can see here I put my ferro rod on there, which is all I really need. You know, with that the alcohol stove, you don't need much. You just need some kind of spark to ignite that. And you can see in here, and this is like the perfect size So underneath the unit itself is the stove, so you can keep that stove separate. The problem with this type of alcohol, if you're not using Everclear, you really don't want this shit on in your mess kit, because you're gonna taste it for a while, right? So if you're using Everclear, you can do whatever you want. Put this inside of your stove, and that's fine, because if you spill it, you know, it'll either burn away or you can drink it, whatever you're doing. Obviously with mess, you cannot drink that stuff unless you want to go blind. I don't want to go blind. Also, it's supposed to be poisonous for your skin too, so I don't want that shit on my skin too much. But this, as you can see, will carry the entire stove with the burner stand, or the windshield. I even got this little attachment, which you've seen in my previous things, but that's just a lid with a drain. Anyway, if you want to see that, that's on like my favorite accessories for the Swedish Army mess kit or some shit like that. Let's see what else. Obviously, this one I have a gas mask inside of there. That's what it was originally made for. This is Israeli one. It's more recent, but it's still kind of vintage anyway. It doesn't matter. But that's what these things were made for. So there are different countries or brands or something that will carry that. So here's one example of a gas mask bag. This is the Italian one. Obviously this will carry the Swedish one. What I currently carry in there is my BioLite kit inside of there. So you see here, inside of there is the BioLite. This thing is kind of large. This bag is also large. So obviously it will carry the Swedish one inside of here with a lot of extra room. So you can either put, you know, extra fuel, extra food, extra things like that. You can put this inside there. You got all these little side bags where you can put lighters or whatever kind of ignition things. I don't know, whatever type of things you can think of. I mean, this thing's got so much room inside of there. Because it's for the BioLite, I'm putting in these, you can see here, these wood pellets. Wood pellets are great inside of that thing. You can put a spoon, that's an MRE spoon, blah blah blah. But you could also use this for that Swedish Army Trangia mess kit, so to speak. Let's get this guy out of here. That's just a waste of time, correct? I have to clean up just a little bit here, just in case my wife wants to come home. She doesn't know all of these things that I have. And I really don't care if she knows or doesn't know, but sometimes it's better if she doesn't know. So let's get that stuff out of there. What's the next thing? So I did show you this French shoulder bag. I don't know if this was for an ammunition bag or what it was. But it just barely fits that entire mess kit inside of there. So when you put that mess kit inside, you have to make sure that your burner and your mess are inside of there with your denatured alcohol, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't really matter. But you can see here, this pretty much consumes all of the space. So with this, you don't have extra pouches to put that supply of mess in there like you do with a gas mask bag. But it does fit in there. To me, it looks kind of nice. I'm really crazy. Like I like to try to keep all my Swedish stuff with Swedish stuff. I don't necessarily do that all the time because sometimes it just makes more sense. You know, it's whatever I'm wearing and it goes along. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty weird. I don't like to mix things if I don't have to. But I wanted to show you this still ties in, even though this is not the same country or whatever. It still ties in because of the color, the quality, blah blah blah. So you can see that this will barely carry it. What's nice of this, you can put this on a belt, you know, like a duty belt type of thing to carry things. So you can do that. You can do it with on your shoulder. So this is heavy duty. It's nice looking. Let's go to a bread bag. A lot of bread bags will work for this. So this is the Polish one, and I do have like a Swiss. I do have a Swiss gas mask bag strap on there because I bought this without some kind of strap. Doesn't matter that much. This ties in enough. It's close enough. Whatever. You can see here there's some dividers. This will fit inside of here. This gives you some room so you can put some more food or whatever else accessories you want. If you want to separate that burner and the alcohol supply, that can go in there. You've got all these little pouches. These things cost somewhere from $10 to $30, I'm guessing. I haven't looked for this recently on there. I kind of like it, but you know what I did with this is I did wax this. The stuff is somewhat sturdy, but it's not woven really tight, so I don't know how good or bad that waxing worked with this, and I really don't want to test it because I don't really use this much. It's almost like I want to sell this, but because I try to use almost everything I have. I really haven't used this for much except for demonstration and things like that, and it was, you know, cost me $10 without a strap. But you can see there, it's almost a waste of space, but you can do different things. You can put this on your belt. You can put this as a shoulder bag, blah 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 blah. Just about any type of bread bag will work. So like, I don't have a Swedish one anymore. I do have videos of that, but on the Swedish ones, they look very similar to the World War II German bread bags, and typically the mess kit would be attached on the outside. So, you know, especially for Americans, maybe you would think of these more like a sustainment bag rather than a bread bag. Because, I mean, you're going to carry a loaf of bread to war? Probably not, right? So why not call it a sustainment bag? Regardless of what you call this thing, you know, like on the Swedish one, there are some loops on there so you can put that strap and attach that to the outside of the bread bag or sustainment bag, and then carry your rations inside of that thing. Carry this on the outside, which leads this to the Swiss Army bread bag. This one is made in the 70s, maybe the 80s. Oh, 80s, 1983. This is an unused one, which I chanced upon. Obviously I've preserved it with Obanoff's LP. This is an original Swedish Army strap, which is made specifically for this. So this goes through this loop, and that's how you would fasten this onto a bread bag or the outside of your rucksack or something like that to keep that thing there. Now obviously this thing will fit inside of this bread bag or sustainment bag, but since you've got this attachment there, I'd probably put it here and then I'd keep my rations inside of there. Since I have all the other stuff, I'm not really going to use it for this specific mess kit. The only time I think I would is if I put this on my bicycle and use it as panniers, and then maybe I want to carry this thing outside, something like that. But I think also I told you guys that I was looking for something to carry my Trangia 25 series mess kit, and this actually fits pretty dang well. So I've got some extra space in there so I can put some more food, supplies, accessories, or things like that inside of this thing. What makes this great is this one is like a vinyl naga hide type of finish on this, and it secures it well. You've got some more storage inside of here. You know, this also works as a lid to my, I have two different like Swiss engineer or Alpine rucksacks. One of them is kind of this vinyl type of stuff, and one of them is the salt and pepper. Either way, I guess if I was going to do this, I'd probably keep my provisions inside of that thing and put this out here. As far as if I'm going to use it for this set, I kind of like keeping it inside of there. And I've got the shoulder thing. You can put this on your bicycle, you can put it on your belt, hang it that way. Those are the benefits of this Swiss bread bag or sustainment bag. If you guys have some kind of questions or some stuff like that, comments, I will try to reply as soon as I can. Thanks a lot for watching, and you guys have a good one.